Hey, this is Russell, and you registered to go with me to Dan Kennedy's basement, which I am so excited for. I just talked to Dan, and we got the whole thing planned out. I'm gonna take you on a tour. You're gonna have a chance to see like everything from his desk, the fact there's literally no wire to the internet, which doesn't make any sense, his fax machine, his bookshelves, like it's gonna be so much fun. So I'm pumped to take you guys there. It's gonna be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But also, you know why I'm going there, right? It's because Dan told me that we are literally shutting down access to the newsletter. It means if you're an active member, you are locked in, you're in there. If you're not an active member, it means you will not have, like, there's a gate, there's a wall, you will not have a chance to be able to get into the newsletter. And so I wanna make sure you are fully aware of that, right? Dan Kennedy is the greatest marketing and business mind in the history of our time. We are lucky to have a chance to learn from him. And the way we learn from him directly is from the No BS newsletter. He's been publishing this since 1994. When I bought the company, we improved it, we made it, can I say that? We made it amazing. There's literally no BS in here at all. It's awesome, right? And I wanna make sure you have access to this. But the only way to get this is to go sign up before we get to Dan's house. When you're at Dan's house, it shuts down and access is gone. You do not wanna be the guy who's at Dan Kennedy's house. He's like, so what do you think about the newsletter? And you're like, well, I'm not actually a subscriber. Like, what? Like, do you hate money? Because that's the only logical reason why you wouldn't be subscribed to No BS newsletter. This is how I learn business, how I learn marketing. It's how Perry Belcher, how Frank Kern, like all the greatest of our time learn marketing directly from this guy. So we're going to his basement to hang out. Don't be the person who's there and that doesn't have access to his mind. There's a quote on the homepage. I can't remember who said it, but they said, the greatest asset you have in your business is your brain, and the second greatest asset is Dan Kennedy's brain. Like, he literally is that good. And so I wanna make sure you guys have a chance to get in the newsletter before this event happens. This is your last shot, and then when the event happens, I'm at his house, we shut down access, you can't sign up anymore, and if we do open it in the future, it'll be at a higher price point, because I think Dan wants a raise. And so this is your shot. So if you have not subscribed to the newsletter yet, this is one, if not the only last shot you'll have to get in there at this price point. Go and lock it in today. There's a free trial where you basically get a whole bunch of cool stuff, and you get a subscription to the newsletter. In fact, you want to see all the cool stuff? Check it out. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna send you this whole kit of things from me and Dan for free, just for subscribing and saying, maybe I'm gonna join the newsletter. So say maybe, lock yourself in, I'll send you this stuff. There's a whole bunch of gifts here. One of the gifts is Dan Kennedy's Magnetic Marketing book. If you haven't read this yet, we'll send you a free copy. We've also got the welcome letter, which is cool. I'm sending you, here, this is the Russell Brunson gift. This is a 74 funnel swipe file. I funnel hack 74 funnels, and I go every single page. And this is just a free gift. You don't have to even subscribe for more than like 10 days, and you still get this just for saying maybe. So there's a link down below. Click on it. Go say maybe. Get subscription. We'll send you this box out in the mail. You get 30 days free for the newsletter, and then you have a chance to hang out with me and Dan Kennedy as an actual member, which is way better because we're going to be doing some really cool things at his house just for members, and you don't want to be on the outside. So if you haven't subscribed yet, this is your last shot. There's a link down below. Click on it. Come hang out with Dan Kennedy's house as an actual member because you get so many more benefits. We're doing a special members only training also from Dan's basement, which is going to be cool, but you got to be a member to get access to any of that stuff. So now is the time. Go subscribe, become a member, and I'll see you at Dan's house here in a couple weeks. Thanks so much, and cannot wait to introduce you to Dan Kennedy. He's amazing. You're gonna love him. All right, see you guys. Click the link down below right now before it's too late. This book alone, I could sell this book alone for $497. You get it for free just for saying maybe, just for test driving the newsletter and trying out for 30 days for free. Like what? Like, you have nothing to lose. So don't wait. Click on the link. Once again, the only reason you wouldn't click on a link is because you hate money. So if you hate money, why are you here anyway? You shouldn't be on my list. You shouldn't be on Dan Kennedy's list. All we do is teach you guys how to make more money. So if you hate money, why are you even here? You should just unsubscribe and go away. But if you like money or you think it'd be helpful for you, for your family, for your business, then you should click on a link and get access to the OBS newsletter. If all the top gurus in the world, all the biggest businesses, all tell you they learned this from one dude, and all of them say it's the same guy, his name's Dan Kennedy, and he writes a newsletter, you have to read. Wouldn't you read it? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I read it because yeah, it's that important. At my level, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been 20 years, I still read it. It shows up, it's like having Dan Kennedy giving you a private seminar, like find your house and he's like, hey, I'm Dan Kennedy, here's the most important things you could possibly do with your business. What would you pay for that? More than 97 bucks a month? That's literally what's happening. So for not only does he like give it to you, he writes it out so you can just read it, right? You can read it when you're like at home, hanging out with it. You have someone read it to you. If you're like, I'm too busy to read it, like have your assistant read it to you. Right? And then when you're done, like have everyone on your team read it, and all of a sudden everyone on your team's thinking like, Dan Kennedy, how will that change your business? It'll change everything for you. So yeah, I don't know what else you'd wait for. Bruno the Bull here, he knows, he signed up. Why are you signing up? What's taking so long? There's a link down below, click it. Like if you're still watching this video, come on, click on the link. We're here, it's time. We're going to Dan Kennedy's house anyway. You gotta be a member because the member stuff's gonna be the best anyway. All right, click the link down below, see you there.